Hey guys, it's Wallower, and I'm bringing you a video of a team, showcasing a team that got me to rank 10 in the new Premier League. And the reason I'm making this video is the last time I posted a lineup to the Silph Arena, I got a lot of comments asking for some gameplay videos. So I figured I'd make one this time. I only had one set. This is the set that got me to rank 10 to showcase. So we'll see how this goes. The team I'm running is Mudslap Rhyperior, Togekiss, and Gardevoir, and the game plan is pretty much if there's neutral or unfavorable matchup, I'll switch out immediately to the Togekiss. But as you can see here, my first match, I got pretty lucky with the lead. Mudslap Rhyperior is a favorable matchup to Smackdown Rhyperior. The problem is that Surfs are still going to cost a shield, so we trade shields there. So Snorlax comes out, and what I'm trying to do here is kind of soften the blow for my Togekiss, so I'm trying to take some of the energy from his Snorlax, but he refuses to throw a Body Slam or a Superpower. And he has almost enough for an Earthquake, so I swap out at that point. I don't want to spend another shield on my Rhyperior. I don't want to take an Earthquake. So because I couldn't catch the Earthquake on the Togekiss, the plan is to now get as low HP as possible going into the match, because I know he's going to bring in the Smackdown Rhyperior. So this works out perfectly. I'm extremely low HP, 1 or 2 Smackdowns away, and I've got an Ancient Power. It's going to do a little bit of damage, but not really that much. The main thing is you can't farm that much energy. Oh, and I get the boost, of course, because you always get it when you don't really need it at all. Anyways, I bring back in the Rhyperior, and he counters with a Dragonite right away, and this is where Gardevoir is actually really important to the team. So it's very important with this lineup that if you see a Dragonite, you have to switch the Gardevoir in very quickly. If you wait too long, they can get to a Hurricane, and that flips the matchup completely, or you at least need to use a shield. If you notice, in that match, I did not shield at all, because I knew that it was going to be a Dragon Claw or an Outrage. So this is Toshi, my next match. Well-renowned player, very good player. And I've got a bad lead right off the bat, so I swap to my Togekiss, and he stays in. He's probably going to fire off a Hydro Cannon, might be a Sludge Wave, but no, it's a Hydro Cannon, which is good, and he'll swap out. So now he swapped into his own Togekiss, except I've got an energy advantage, but a huge health disadvantage, and I think he knows that even if he doesn't shield this, he's still going to win this matchup. And yeah, so he stops attacking for a little bit, so I can't farm him down as much, and I stop attacking once I realize that too, and he just finishes the job. So I've lost the lead, and I've lost the switch now, so that's pretty much a loss. But not for me. So that's what's special about these sacrificial switch teams, is it does not really matter if you lose the lead and then you lose the switch. I know it's been parroted a lot on Reddit, at least, that you can't win once if you've lost the lead and they counter your switch, you're done, right? That's not the case with these teams. As you can see, I lost the lead horribly, and I know I didn't lose the switch that badly, but still, a Togekiss with double the health of the other Togekiss is guaranteed keeping the switch advantage, but yet you can still manage to turn around if you set your final Pokemon up for the sweep. So that's just an example right there of what can happen. I think the queue times get really long around here, so I'm just gonna, fast forward a little bit. So let's see what we have here. We have Rhyperior versus Magnezone. So Magnezone is probably the best lead for this lineup. It's very hard for me to lose a game with a Magnezone lead. They switch into the Gyarados, I switch into the Togekiss, and this is a very easy matchup. I do have to spend a shield because they can get to a Hydro Pump and flip the matchup, and I desperately want to kind of keep switch advantage just because the Rhyperior versus Magnezone matchup is so oppressive. Like, there's nothing they can do unless they're running Flash Cannon, and I've only seen that once, and well played to them because I definitely lost. But you throw the Flamethrower, get the shield, and that's the main reason. I don't think I've discussed this yet. That's the main reason I use Togekiss as the switch instead of Gardevoir. Togekiss is better as the switch and better as the closer. But the problem is if you swap the Gardevoir in, and they have a Metagross, you don't get to a charge move in time. Or if they have a Magnezone, you don't get to a charge move in time before they just farm you down or use minimal energy. So the Togekiss is very important for either baiting that shield or making the Metagross or Magnezone throw their energy so that your Rhyperior can exit that matchup more cleanly. So anyways, that was a very, very easy matchup once I knew there was a Magnezone in the front and no Metagross in the back, or Empoleon, or some other weird steel type. Fast forward a bit here too. Okay, this is versus Matty Boy. And I think as we saw, it's Rhyperior versus Dragonite. So this is not a very good matchup for Rhyperior. Rhyperior gets destroyed. The benefit of this is that I know that there is going to be a Dragonite in the game. So this is actually the first time I think I've ever seen a Togekiss versus Melodic matchup, and I'm not sure how to play it. I remember this too. And I think I end up double shielding here just to keep switch advantage. And I'm still not really sure if that was the correct play, but keeping switch advantage, yeah, I think I do. Yeah, is important. It feels bad shielding Surfs, but they also shielded an Ancient Power, so it's not the worst. I know there's a Dragonite there, so my Gardevoir should be able to take that out. But they've got their own Togekiss, and Togekiss presents its own problems for this team, as while my Togekiss can deal with theirs, Gardevoir does not deal so well with Togekiss. So the problem now is their Togekiss has a bit of energy, and I have no shields. So I switch into Rhyperior to try and make him burn his energy. And I'm just going for Surfs. I don't really care about KOing. I just want to get him low enough that I can swap that Gardevoir in. But he shields and immediately swaps, and because I don't have my swap window open, and I'm a bit slow, I remember this. This is what happens when you swap slowly. You get punished, and I knew I needed a 4-1 to get to rank 10, and when I made that mistake, I was really thinking that had just cost me rank 10. It was going to take maybe a couple more sets or something like that. So that was unfortunate, but it's a good lesson. It shows that even at rank 10, everyone makes mistakes, probably multiple mistakes a game, and even the littlest ones can flip the matchup there. So yeah. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. So the next matchup, I guess you guys already saw. It's versus Saps, and it is once again versus a Magnezone, this time of the non-shadow variety, but it does not really matter. So once again, it's a Gyarados. Actually, is this almost the exact same lineup? Yeah, it must be. So actually, that's kind of weird. I don't think in this set there was a single Metagross the entire time, which is odd because that is by far the most common Pokemon I've played against in my Premier League battles so far, which is unfortunate because I kind of wanted to explain how to play that matchup as well because it's so prevalent. Yeah, I guess we can see how this matchup goes, but I think it's a Dragonite in the back, I'm assuming. This team comp is kind of common. Yeah, it's Dragonite in the back. So we'll not worry about this. It's the same thing as before. You just charm down. I switched fast enough. This can only be an Outrage or Dragon Claw. So I guess I'll just go into some detail about how to play the Metagross matchup. If it's a Metagross lead, usually I'll spend a Surf on the Rhyperior to make them spend a shield. Because otherwise I'll have to spend 2 shields. So it's kind of just trading a shield for a shield. A lot of the times they do switch out though. So if they switch out, just follow their switch, maintain switch advantage, and you don't want their Metagross to get too much energy. Too much of an energy advantage without losing that much health. Otherwise they can beat your Rhyperior regardless of shields. So if the Metagross is not in the lead and you swap the Togekiss in as your sacrificial swap, what needs to happen is the Metagross comes in. They're gonna they almost always count moves at rank 10 at least. So you get 1 move away from a Flamethrower and they Meteor Mash. You bring in the Rhyperior, you spend 1 shield and just farm them down, and you probably have about a rock wrecker's worth of energy left for whatever comes in. And I usually just surf because they usually shield. They're scared. If they don't, you get damage from the surf, which is better than nothing. And it's not like you're really pressuring shields with Togekiss or Gardevoir, anyways. But yeah, that's the set, I guess. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the essay I'm about to write. So, and if you have any comments, feel free to just reach out, send me a DM on Reddit or something like that if you have other questions about how to run this team. And yeah, just let me know.